Hey guys, welcome back to the Bible in Context series. This is episode 4, Wayyiqra, or Leviticus. So Wayyiqra means, and he called. This is also a Torah book, and it focuses on how a set-apart people are to approach a set-apart Elohim. Okay, so who wrote it? Moshe, which is Moses. So this book continues directly from Shemot, which is Exodus, and takes place at Sinai. When was it written? This was written during the wilderness period, after the tabernacle was constructed. Yisra'el is redeemed, delivered, and now instructed on how to dwell with Yahuwah. Where does this take place? At Mount Sinai, centered around the tabernacle. This book does not move geographically. It moves spiritually. What is Wayyiqra or Leviticus about? It is about set-apartness. How sinful humans can dwell near a holy Elohim and not be destroyed. Why was this written? This was to teach Yisra'el how to approach Yahuwah, how atonement works, how priests function, what is clean and unclean, which I think some people need to go reread that because they eat pork and everything else, and how holiness applies to everyday life. So the simple outline, the beginning is offerings and approaches to Yahuwah. The middle is priesthood, purity, and atonement. And then the end is holiness lived out in community life. Hopefully I didn't miss anything there. So the key events here are the sacrificial system explained. I'm going to have this up here for y'all too. The ordination of the priests, the Day of Atonement, clean and unclean distinctions, the call to live set-apart lives. And the key verses that I have picked out, again, this is what I've picked out. I know that you probably have your own verses that y'all prefer. So the first one is Wayyiqra 10:10. I'm running out of daylight, so I gotta hurry. 10:10. So as to make a distinction between the set apart and the profane, and between the unclean and the clean. This establishes discernment as a command, not a preference. The next one is Wayyiqra 11:44 through 45. And it says, "For I am Yahuwah your Elohim, and you shall set yourselves apart, and you shall be set apart, for I am set apart. And do not defile yourselves with any swarming creature, the one creeping on earth. For I am Yahuwah, who's bringing you up out of the land of Mitzrayim," this is Egypt, "to be your Elohim, and you shall be set apart, for I am set apart." This ties redemption directly to obedience and holiness. The next one is Wayyiqra 17:11. And it says, "For the life of the flesh is in the blood, and I have given it to you upon the slaughter place to make atonement for your lives, for it is the blood that makes atonement for the life." This explains atonement, sacrifice, and why blood matters throughout Scripture. And the last one is Wayyiqra 19:2. And it says, "Speak to all of the congregation of the children of Yisra'el, and say to them, Be set apart, for I, Yahuwah your Elohim, am set apart." This makes holiness a standard for the entire people, not just the priests. So there you go. There's my quick little summary of Wayyiqra or Leviticus. Stay tuned for the next one. We will be in Bamidbar, which is Numbers.